I'm Giancarlo Esposito, and I've got a knack for villainy. Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, Sidney Glass, even the voice of Lex Luthor. I guess you might call me a bit of a pro. So, if you want to watch like a pro, here are the villains you should watch. Jack Nicholson in The Shining was a psychotic villain.
Here's Johnny!
Jack Torrance was a very early villain that became one of my favorites because he exhibited an erratic behavior. You never know which way he was going to go.
I'm coming!
Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs is an intellectually keen villain.
Well, I've read the case files, have you?
He was an intelligent man who seemed to have something else in his mind, some other reason for doing what he was doing. That juxtaposed to those fiery blue eyes that mesmerize you, and that very strange smile drew you in, allowed you to feel comfortable, but then pushed you away as quickly as it intrigued and excited you. Bette Davis in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane is a fierce, tragic villain.
I know what you're trying to do.
But I'm not trying to do anything.
You almost jump out of your seat at the hate and the evil that's personified in Bette's character and the fear that is experienced by Joan Crawford. It is a film that is a little over the top, but certainly exemplifies how some of us feel about other members of our own family. It's a family drama.
I tried to tell him that I couldn't do a thing like that, not to my own sister.
Alan Rickman in Die Hard is a graceful villain. Hans Gruber is one of the most refined and elegant villains I've ever seen.
You're very perceptive.
What a beautifully, wonderfully handsome man. Couple that with the work he did to create Hans Gruber, arrogant. That arrogant feeling you have from a villain.
When Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer.
James Earl Jones in Star Wars is a regal villain.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away!
What I love about James Earl Jones is that he used all that was available to him in his voice to bring forth not only an intelligent villain, but someone who was extremely frightening, whether he was in the suit or not.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
The history of Star Wars is interesting to me. I play Moff Gideon in the Mandalorian series, and James allowed me to think about part of my instrument that had tremor. My natural tone is to be here. But when I'm Moff, I try to get down here a little bit. Don't want to be James, but I do want to send an homage out to what he's done. He's impressed me a great deal. It means more to me than you will ever know. So, that's what you need to watch like a pro. And you can watch my villainy on Better Call Saul.
From now on, you are mine.
Or see another side of me in Stargirl on Disney+.
You like Stargirl. I don't really know her. But maybe if you did, you might.